What we're about to show you now, the next few minutes, is an eye-opening expose on the ghee that you have in your home. For example, this packet that I'm holding, most of you have this in your home. It's the most reputed Amul ghee. It's got branding written all over saying pure ghee. But you'll be shocked to know that this is actually fake, based on our expose. So how do you tell if what you have at home is pure ghee or adulterated completely? Now, we travelled to the ghee manufacturing hub. This is in Hathras of Uttar Pradesh. And that's where we found that some of the most reputed brands are being misused. They use the same packaging to go ahead and sell adulterated ghee at much lesser prices. Take a look at this report.
Our special investigation team posed as retail shopkeepers from Delhi who wanted to buy ghee in bulk ahead of the festival season. Through a chain of contacts, we met Vishnu Vashne, a bulk supplier of ghee. Vishnu assured us that he could package the ghee in duplicate cartons of most well-known brands.
अमूल का चाहिए। अमूल का 3 मिल जाएगा। ठीक है। क्या रेट लगेगा भाई साहब? भैया डब्बा लगेगा आपको 240 रुपए 1 किलो का। 1 किलो का 240।
For 240 rupees, Vishnu was giving us a kilogram of ghee in the name of a reputed Indian brand, whereas a standard ghee brand normally sells for over 600 rupees a kilo. What drives people like Vishnu and their well-oiled business is the fact that the ghee industry in India is worth over 3 lakh crore rupees, and the profit margins are huge. Vishnu refused to tell us how or where he manufactured his ghee, but he went inside his house and brought us a sample to inspect.
बढ़िया दानेदार है तो आपके सामने हाँ ठीक है तो पैक नहीं है क्या आपके पास? पैक नहीं है क्या? पहुंच रहा हूँ 5 मिनट में। पैकिंग देखना है मैंने सर, मैं तो पैकिंग का होता है सर। कैसी बात कर रहे हैं सर? मैं तो पैकिंग का होता है ना, तो पैकिंग तो फोटो दिखा देंगे।
It looks like ghee, it smells like ghee, but what Vishnu is selling is basically a combination of hydrogenated vegetable oil and refined oil spiked with the essence of desi ghee. Now hear the ghee making formula from his mouth.
क्या मिला रहे इसमें भी? रिफाइंड और डालडा का क्या चीज? रिफाइंड डालडा की बोलते हैं। हाँ? रिफाइंड और डालडा की बनता है। फॉर्च्यून जेमनी में। हाँ? फॉर्च्यून जेमनी।
Sensing that we liked his ghee sample, Vishnu relented and showed us the duplicate Amul cartons used for packaging his brand of ghee. We asked if he had samples of other famous brands. He said, not at the moment, but they could be arranged.
मिल जाएगा आपको चाहिए तो है ना? मिल जाएगा, मुझे चाहिए मिल जाएगा। मिलेगा इसी पैकिंग में, ये पैकिंग स्टेट वाइज मिलेगा इसमें, डिब्बी वगैरह में कुछ नहीं मिलेगा। 3 के डिब्बी में नहीं मिलेगा। केवल जिस स्टेट है जो चीज आपके सामने चाहिए वो मिलेगा, इसमें मिलेगा।
So you saw Vishnu claiming that he can pack the ghee in other branded cartons also. But is this not cheating the public? Selling duplicate ghee? Vishnu says he's very clear about what he's selling. Just hear his logic.
ये है नकली, हम लोग मैंने डुप्लीकेट बोले। हम तो सीधा ही मैं जानते हैं, हम तो डालडा रिफाइंड भी करेंगे। हाँ डालडा रिफाइंड है। हाँ वहाँ देसी घी डालडा रिफाइंड भी करेंगे। जा रहा हूँ लेकिन हम ये बोल के नहीं बेच सकते ना। आप बोल नहीं सकते, आप बोल नहीं बेच। हम आपको क्या बोल सकते हैं केवल? हाँ हम आपको क्या बोल सकते हैं केवल? इसमें देसी घी थोड़ा भी नहीं रहता है क्या? हाँ 1% भी नहीं।
You heard that clearly. There's not even 1% real ghee in the adulterated product that Vishnu is selling in branded cartons. So the next time you're out shopping for ghee at your neighboring Kirana store, watch out for the fake ghee in branded packaging. With Abhishek Kumar, Bureau Report, India Today.
It's hard to really tell the difference because you've got all of these makers putting it in branded cartons, So are you buying real ghee? Are you buying fake, adulterated ghee? Impossible to tell unless authorities really crack down on it. But we've got part 2 of our investigation coming your way, in which we show you how in several parts of Uttar Pradesh, again, there are different versions of ghee being made. You've got another person manufacturing completely adulterated ghee, selling it as pure ghee and saying that this is only for temple pujas.
Lighting a ghee lamp has great significance for most Indians. Be it Navratri, Diwali or any other religious occasion, the ghee lamp is a must in Hindu homes. But today we are going to tell you why your ghee lamps keep going off again and again. Meet Mehul Khandelwal, who owns a factory in Hathras that makes puja samagri. Listen to him and you will realize why your ghee lamp may not have any trace of the real ghee at all.
अच्छा, ये अपने ही ब्रांड है?
हाँ, अपनी ब्रांड है। सब जो भी दिखाएंगे अपना ब्रांड है। 16-17 ब्रांड है।
हाँ?
16-17 ब्रांड है।
हाँ।
You heard Mr. Khandelwal claim that he can supply different varieties of ghee used in puja and that he does not sell any duplicate product. But when you see the items on display before him, you will understand his business model.
क्वालिटी मीडियम में बताऊँ ना, मतलब ना खराब होना चाहिए।
अब तक पूजा घी कैसा चाहिए होते
ऐसे बहुत वैरायटी आती है।
You can see how Mr. Khandelwal has cleverly branded and packaged his puja ghee in similar sounding packagings of reputed brands. For example, his Govardhan brand sounds very similar to the well-known Govardhan cow ghee, a slight difference in spelling.
ये अग्नि है, गोवर्धन है, ये माधवन हो गया। ज्यादा क्या बिक रहा है?
वो ब्रजराज से
गोवर्धन
सबसे ज्यादा।
And when we asked him about the ingredients used in his puja samagri, this is what he said.
घी का बना हुआ है, घी पड़ा हुआ है कि नहीं? टोटल रिफाइंड और ये है इसमें।
अंदर रिफाइंड है, वैसे केवल। अरे मोटा ऐसी बातें कर रहा है, बेचते हो फिर ऐसी बात कुछ है?
मैं जानकारी के लिए पूछ रहा हूँ। भाई लोग बताते हैं कि भाई हम इसमें घी भी देसी घी मिला।
झूठ बोलते हैं।
हाँ।
मैं आपको डाल के दूंगा फिर।
So here is the catch. Mr. Khandelwal claims he is not selling ghee at all, nor does he print the word ghee on his products. According to him, all of it is just puja material.
पर कहीं घी लिखा हुआ नहीं, भाई साहब?
घी नहीं तो चला। अरे बच्चों ऐसी बात है, क्यों लिखूंगा घी?
नहीं तो ग्राहक तो घी मांगे ना, घी लिखा हुआ है।
हब्बिया लिखा हुआ है, हवन करने की चीज।
हब्बिया लिखा हुआ है, हवन करने की चीज। हाँ, हब्बिया लिखा है।
घी बेच ही नहीं रहा हूँ मैं।
In Mr. Khandelwal's words, all his 16 to 17 ghee products fall under the category of puja samagri. The customer will ask for puja wala ghee. Mr. Khandelwal will sell him puja samagri. He does not use the word ghee. And there, you have a profitable business model riding on people's trust in the word ghee. With Abhishek Kumar, Bureau Report, India Today.
I'm sure all of you are wondering, how do you tell the difference? How do you know whether the ghee you're buying is real or fake? I've got with me 2 cartons and they look exactly the same. One is real, one is fake. And let me explain to you how I know that this one's real and this one's fake. I'll explain to you the difference. You look first at the top. Now it's a Tetra Pak, so you can see clearly that it's got that Tetra Pak build here where you've got the extra carton bit. Here there's nothing, it's just sealed on top. So that's one difference to find out which is real versus fake. Besides that, the packaging is exactly the same. But if I hold it in my hand, I know the difference. You can feel that this is rather thin, clearly substandard quality that's been used to make the cover itself. This is thicker. So when you pick up your packet of ghee, even if it is a reputed brand, look for the packaging. look, because clearly, while you see it, it looks exactly the same. Feel it too, and you'll see that there's a difference in the Tetra Pak. Let me tell you now about the comment that's come in from Amul's managing director, who clarified that these packets which were seized, adulterated ghee that was seized from Uttar Pradesh, doesn't belong to Amul.
उत्तर प्रदेश हाथरस में जो डुप्लीकेट घी पकड़ा गया वो पैकिंग अमूल का है ही नहीं। अमूल ने इस तरह के रिफिल पैक में दूध घी पैक करना पिछले 3 साल से बंद कर दिया है और एडल्ट्रेशन से ग्राहक सुरक्षित रहे उसके लिए हमने इस तरह की एसेप्टिक फिलिंग लाइंस वाले कार्टन पैकिंग में ही घी हम लोग पैक करते हैं जो बिल्कुल टेम्पर प्रूफ है, टेम्पर एविडेंट है। हम पुलिस और फूड सेफ्टी अथॉरिटीज़ के साथ मिलके योग्य जो कार्रवाई करनी है, एफआईआर दर्ज करवानी है और जो एक्शन लेना है वो हम ज़रूर लेते हैं।
So soon after India Today's expose, you've got the authorities cracking the whip. It's prompted raids in Hathras, which is the ghee manufacturing hub as well. So after India Today's report, eye-opening expose on how fake ghee is being sold in these reputed brand containers, you've got the UP Hathras DM who's formed a 4-member probe panel. There have been raids against many of the sellers of fake ghee as well. Shreya Chatterjee is joining us with more details on this. Shreya, this is very, very grave. You know, it's a household commodity. All of us buy it. There's no way to tell which is real and which is fake unless you minutely look into the details of the packaging. But take us through what steps really the government has taken after our expose.
Well, you know, Akshita, it's actually a huge impact after an expose was done by our SIT reporter Abhishek Kumar. We are seeing the Hathras DM especially taking cognizance of it, and there has been a 4-member committee that's been followed. We also do know that raids were conducted and follow-up action has been taken. Now, there's also been a clarification that is coming in from Amul that you're suggesting as well, that these are clearly nothing to do with them. These refill packs, in fact, have also been discontinued by Amul. So how were these acquired and subsequently how did they actually went into the manufacturing process is something that the Hathras district administration along with the SP there will now be investigating.
All right, Shreya, thanks very much for joining us with those details. But let's also tell you about, what's really emerged from our expose and how there's been a clear timeline of multiple such incidents that's highlighted that there is adulterated ghee in the markets right now. Now, as far as the big revelations from this expose goes, first, as we've shown you, there's vegetable oil, refined oil that's being sold as ghee. And obviously, these sellers are doing it knowing full well that nobody knows the difference as long as it looks and feels like ghee in your cooking. The other big revelation that's come is that this fake ghee isn't sold separately. It's sold in cartons, mimicking some of the most popular brands like Amul, and then put out there in the market where nobody can really make out the difference. So this is very cleverly done by these sellers to ensure they can never actually get caught until we've exposed it here on India Today. These adulterated products are even sold to devotees for religious offerings. Remember, of course, the Tirupati Laddu controversy. But beyond that, in part 2 of our expose, we also showed you how brazenly it's being done and how it's being sold as Puja Wala ghee. And then very clearly, that too is adulterated. And besides that, this is sold to devotees as well. This fake ghee is sold at significantly lower costs to consumers. So while, of course, at your stores, it's sold at exactly the same price, it's when, in fact, these Hathras sellers are putting it across that people buy it to put out at their stores because it's much cheaper than the actual product, than the branded ghee, the pure ghee. These fake products avoid using the term ghee in labels. So they kind of try to skip the rules, the regulations, by minutely changing the wording and then get away with it again. And that's how they manage to sell all of this product, by going ahead and cheating the system, using the same packaging, going ahead and claiming that it's pure, but not necessarily using the word ghee. We're going to continue tracking the latest updates and the follow-up of our expose. We hope that the authorities are watching this one. They've already begun a crackdown, but clearly the need of the hour is to ensure complete cleanup of the system.